Iranian Foreign Minister Ali Akbar Salehi and his German counterpart are holding a joint conference. Now let's listen in.
Yes? Yes, okay. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim.
Im Namen des gütigen Gottes.
Like
I have said, I'm pleased to be hosting the respected Minister of Foreign Minister of Germany, Foreign Minister of Germany. We have had comprehensive and detailed talks before we talk about an issue of mutual interest. Mr. Westerwelle met with President Ahmadinejad, and the meeting took nearly an hour of discussing various mutual issues.
امشب صحبت‌های مفصلی داشتیم با توجه به جایگاه آلمان به عنوان یک کشور مهم در اروپای غربی و همچنین با توجه به نقش مؤثر
Given the
و سازنده
effective
جمهوری
role of the
اسلامی در
Islamic Republic of Iran in the region,
ما به این نتیجه رسیدیم
we came to
که
this
دو کشور
conclusion that the two countries
همکاری‌های خوبی هم در سطح دو
have
جانبه
positive cooperation both at mutual level, bilateral level, and also
تحولات منطقی و مسائل
regarding regional
بین‌المللی با هم
issues
داشته
as well as
باشند.
international.
ما در خیلی از مسائل بین‌المللی
On many international issues,
اشتراکاتی داریم.
we have commonalities. In certain issues, we might have difference of opinion as well regarding campaign against narcotics, as well as the campaign against terrorism. These are the issues of mutual concern. We spoke in detail about those issues. There were some other issues of mutual concern, like regarding upgradation of ties in various areas. We also discussed those. We're now at your service to reply to your questions. Either one of us will be here to answer you.
Meine sehr verehrten Damen und Herren, ich möchte mich zunächst einmal sehr herzlich bei meinem Außenministerkollegen für sein Engagement bedanken, für die Beziehungen zwischen
I would like to appreciate the efforts of my colleague for the promotion of our country's ties. We had expert discussions on regional international issues. This was our first talks closely. Before this, we had several phone contacts regarding various political issues, but this is the first face-to-face talks and meeting. And the content of issues of mutual concern and other issues were also discussed. The stance of Germany was explained in the talks regarding the situation in Europe and the international community. Campaign against narcotics is an important issue, and also campaign against international terrorism. Of course, our talks, we touched upon all issues, both the ones we're interested in and both the ones we had different opinion, issues like human rights and also democratic developments. We are scheduled to have exchange of views in the future on various issues. One more time, I would like to appreciate for this warm reception and meeting and for this fruitful talks with the President of the Islamic Republic of Iran, and also for the meeting and talks with the respected Foreign Minister of the Islamic Republic of Iran, Dr. Ali Salehi. We are highly interested and look at the future talks. Press TV reporter has a question.
Good morning, I should say.
صبح
I'm
بخیر.
Kazemi
من
from
امیدی
Press
کاظمی
TV. I
هستم
have a
از پرس
question
تیوی.
for
سوال دارم
the German foreign
از وزیر امور خارجه آلمان لطفاً.
country is the staunch supporter of the sanctions against Iran's nuclear energy program, and recently it has been said that in the German airports they are refraining to give fuel to the Iranian civilian aircraft which are carrying people, ordinary people from Iran and other countries. Why is that so? Thank you.
We also touched you. And this is, first of all, something which is not in the responsibility of the German government. It is necessary that we have a negotiation between the companies, which is also a private negotiation. And therefore, I can only say it was part of our discussions.
Program. Another question, please. According to the Constitution of Germany and also what has been mentioned inside the United Nations, Germany is not supposed to engage in conflicts outside its territory. As we see, German troops are right now active inside Afghanistan. In what context is that participation in the Afghanistan war taking actually place?
From our point of view, there is a clear international mandate by the United Nations, and we think we have a common interest, which we, for example, discussed at the Kabul conference, the Afghanistan conference in Kabul. I welcome that the Iranian government participated at this conference, and, for example, we think we have a common interest, and this means the stabilization of Afghanistan.
آقای مطهری خبرگزاری آلمان.
آقای دکتر صالحی سلام شبتون بخیر.
Greetings, Dr. Salehi.
روابط ایران و آلمان در
Iran-Germany relations last year was not that good. Do you think what has happened today, and also, you know that Mr. Westerwelle has come here for those reasons, not because of bilateral relations. Do you think, how far do you think this can influence future relations? If I can ask the same, put the same question to Mr. Welle.
Die bilateralen Beziehungen zwischen Deutschland und dem Iran waren ja nicht gerade sehr rosig in den letzten Jahren.
Ich habe es verstanden. It was translated. Es war übersetzt worden. Dankeschön. Vielen Dank.
Well, look, Mr. Westerwelle himself replied to you very well. I think you have considered yourself in the capacity of German officials, and you're talking about his mission here. He himself exactly described the issue. The main topic has been bilateral relations, regional and international developments. We have so many issues for us to discuss between our country and Germany. We have so many issues of mutual concern. The two countries, given the status that they have, the positive and constructive role they can play in both settling the issues related to the region and also issues of international concern. We can both play our roles. So therefore, I think now we are looking at the future. We have nothing to do with the past. We have our eyes set on the future, and we are very hopeful. And like Mr. Westerwelle also said, his visit to Iran hinges on bilateral relations. We'll have meetings in the future as well, and those future meetings will also negate the claim that you made, regarding the issue of those two people. So why should we have future meetings then? We will have meetings in the future, and we have already scheduled them.
Zunächst einmal ist es natürlich richtig.
I should say that this is right if you say that Germany's interests and German citizens naturally. This is discussed. I can confirm what my colleague said, Dr. Salehi. We had expert-level meeting of relations and also international issues today. And exchange our views. It also included some difference of opinion. Of German government regarding Iran's access to peaceful nuclear energy and nuclear fuel cycle, considering the fact that the NPT has given this right to all member countries.
Zu dieser Frage haben wir
well, we have talked about our stance. Our stance has been clarified in coordination with, it's in coordination and in line with that of the European Union. This was the first chance for me to express our views. I'm not here to, instead of actually on behalf of the 3+3, I'm here for bilateral meeting and exchange our views. This is the end of the press conference.
Well, I was live from Tehran. Iranian and German foreign ministers, they're holding a joint press conference. Well, a wrap-up of what was just said. Mr. Salehi, the Iranian foreign minister, mentioned that Iran and Germany have many commonalities on a number of international issues, and the main issue of discussion will be bilateral ties. Regional issues were also discussed, and Mr. Westerwelle, for his part, also said that talks focused on fight against narcotics and terrorism. The German foreign minister is in Tehran. He said that he will also be meeting with Iranian President Mahmoud Ahmadinejad later on in his visit. So we'll be continuing with the news here on Press TV.